How does Mega Construx compete with Lego? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a scam? Let's find out. Fellas, we cracked again. We broke. We got fake Lego. Now, before I use that term and it's not fake Lego, and as a comment actually correctly pointed out, just because something is, quote, knockoff Lego, it doesn't really mean it's knockoff Lego. Example, Lepin is knockoff Lego. It's stealing the designs, it's stealing the bricks directly, and it's stealing the design. And so I have a problem with Lepin. I have a problem with other companies that like directly take designs from Lego. However, these companies that use their own bricks but use their own designs, I still don't like it as much as Lego, but if they bring something new and interesting to the table, I usually am now starting to give them a try. So that's what we're doing here. We're trying Mega Construx for the second time. Yes, I said the second time. Yeah. So anyway, exciting stuff. I'll take you through my journey with Mega Construx. We're gonna give you some interesting history facts with Mega Construx and stuff like that, so stay tuned.
Your journey?
Yeah, my journey with Mega Construx. Anyway, so let's get right into the video.
He became sick, he fought his illness, and he came out victorious on the other side.
Yes.
A true story of courage and perseverance.
Yes, something that you should aspire to be.
I think what's happening is we, I think incorrectly, have turned up our noses to Lego alternatives. And even though we still do, we've been really surprised at how good some of these alternatives are.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of this video, is just to give you an idea that there are some other things out there that are cheaper and might float your boat as much as Lego, maybe even more.
And now we're looking at another place.
Yes.
So let's give Mega Construx a try. Excuse the World War I mock over there, but yes, so here's the Mega Construx train in all of its glory. Pretty cool stuff. We'll get to the figurines in a second, but first let's just talk about the body of the train. Alright, so starting off with the locomotive, the main part of the train, we got a really cool thing here. So yeah, let's talk about it.
This is a G-scale, for those of you who are familiar with the Lionel scale system. It's a G-scale, it's got working pistons.
Yes.
When you roll it, those pistons go through their motion. A hinged boiler door, a removable caboose roof, which we'll get to in a moment, but there's just lots of really fun details.
Yes, so on the inside there's some working levers and all kinds of stuff like that. If you open that up, there's that's where the opening boiler hinge you can see, and down there, I think this would be the brake. I'm not sure on that. Is that the brake?
I can't see.
Some really nice printing there. Some really nice printing called Railroad Co. And like he said, the pistons move like that. There's all kind of like detail up there, which is really nice. And so overall, I think this is really detailed. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a really cool thing. Moving on to these two sections, we have the wood/charcoal thing, like where they would have the charcoal stuff. Am I saying that? What is that? You're the train expert over here.
It would.
So that's what would fuel the steam engine, right?
That would create the fire, to create the heat, to create the steam, and move that baby down the road.
Yes, so pretty cool. Yeah, it's I like that a lot. WTO4. So yeah, pretty cool print there. And this is a hatch, but nothing's in that hatch. So yeah. Anyway, really cool, and yeah, that's the second link. The third link is the supply crate, supply stuff. You get
the flat column.
Yeah, the supply thing, right? And you get 3 nice crates here, and this is filled with ammo, so that's pretty cool. And the other things have prints that say supply on them, held right there. So yeah, really cool stuff. These are actually rubber pieces, so quite interesting there. Wasn't expecting that. And I believe you get 4 of them in this set, and then you get a cannon. So it's a full-on, I don't know if it's a Napoleon cannon or something like that, but it is a you know, the old style cannons. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, look at the elevation raising mechanism there in the back. A lot of more detail back there than you would expect.
Yes, there's a ton of detail on this. Interesting prints on all those. On all that flooring there. Lastly, but certainly not least, we got the Caboose here. So you got that traditional, you know, like on and off boarding ramp kind of thing. You have the top section here, and then you have prints and a door right here, which is surprisingly just open. There's nothing there. I don't know, what is that, a secondary brake or?
Yeah, that would be a brake
for the back.
Yes.
Yes. And then what's really cool is this can actually open up, and this can actually come off as well, and you can get into the interior there. And right here is actually a safe filled with gold, and there's a print on there. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I really like that detail, and it's nice to see.
The cool thing about these figures is, first of all, they're highly detailed.
Yes, very detailed.
And they have up to 16, count them, 16 different articulation points.
Dang.
So you can put these babies in just about any kind of pose.
And they're gonna look
that a human could.
Really cool. My favorite, I don't know, I love them all, but there's just so much detail. I especially love the horses. The horses here, what you can do with the horses is they articulate themselves as well, so you can get some really cool stance and poses with like that, and they just look awesome. So yeah, also nice printing on the horses as well. I mean, just with Mega Construx, it just raises the bar with printing, in my opinion, than traditional Lego. You get 2 Union guys in the set, and you get 2 cowboys, and then a train conductor here. All of them have really nice detailing, hats, stuff like that. Actually, the hats are removable, I believe. Yeah. So you can remove the hats if you want to, just to have a hatless guy. There you go. He looks a little strange without his hat, in my opinion, but yeah, just really cool.
Of the set, and I have to hand it to Mega Construx. They've got a good marketing department. Create a historic Old West showdown with this authentic train heist set. Build this G-scale period locomotive, wagon, and caboose set, and keep those wretched cowboys off the Army's gold. Wow. Inspired by the American frontier, 2 authentically detailed soldiers, an engineer, and a duo of horseback robbers are the main players in this good old-fashioned train heist, complete with true-to-life accessories and features. There's no telling who will come away on top in this one. Reach for the sky and make this your next momentous building experience. Ideal for ages 10 and up. Build like a pro and build beyond. Now, if that doesn't get your blood racing and your hand reaching for your credit card and your wallet, I don't know what will.
YouTube, when they said 10 and up, they meant 13 and up. Don't worry about it, YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Mega Construx, great marketing there. If you want to, you know, shed some marketing towards my way.
All right, so
anyway, let's get into this.
We've avoided the main question.
Yes.
Which is, how does this stack up to real Lego?
In my opinion, the bricks, they're not quite there, but they're almost. Like, on this set, there's a few that just, like, kind of don't work, but for the most part, they work flawlessly. So I would say, like, in terms of bricks quality, like, Lego is a 10, and this is, like, a 9.5. Like, there's really not a noticeable difference. If you're a hardcore Lego fan, you're going to notice that difference. But if you're just a casual Lego fan, you're not going to notice the difference at all, basically. And the fact that Mega Construx has so many great detail parts that Lego just would never do, in my opinion, it's kind of, like, it evens out, basically.
You get 1,329 pieces, available now on Amazon for $149.99.
Yes, so a little more expensive than what Lego would usually do for that set.
Yeah. So,
but not too much.
So you're thinking, in reading some reviews, some people were saying some of the bricks were compatible with Lego, some weren't.
Yes.
Because of the, I guess, quality control standards or whatnot.
No, I think what they're talking about is detail pieces that are too small to fit into any Lego system.
So, what is this Mega Construx all about? Well, it's owned by a company called Mega Brands. They're located, and their headquarters is in Montreal, Canada.
Yeah.
and they have several product lines, including Mega Construx. It's my understanding they're the world's second largest construction toy building manufacturer. And of course the first would be Lego, duh. The Mega Construx line, the company goes way back, and there was an almost bankruptcy filed way back when. They went out of business for a while. All that changed in 2017 when the Mattel Toy Company bought the outfit. And Pokemon, believe it or not, was the first licensed theme, and there have been a zillion others, and this is the reason why Mega Construx is so popular. They've done Power Rangers.
This is why Lego really can't do Pokemon or other stuff like that, because Mega Construx has a license for it.
The list goes on, but just a few: Power Rangers, Teletubbies, Halo, and Call of Duty. Two huge ones.
Call of Duty, definitely.
Bob the Builder.
Can he fix it?
SpongeBob, Star Trek, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Who knew? Go, Diego, go. Wonder Pets and World of Warcraft, and there's about 25 or 30 others.
Warcraft?
Yeah, that's what it said. And interestingly, and I'm about to wrap this up, Lego has sued Mega brands about 14 or so times in various countries throughout the world.
Wow.
And Mega has come out on top on almost all of those lawsuits.
Interesting.
Now, of course, Lego's patents on their bricks and whatnot have long since expired. So Lego was saying, hey, you're infringing on our trademark because your bricks look like ours and you're going to cause confusion. And most of the courts said, no, this is really a patent we're dealing with, not a trademark. So
yeah,
a lot of history, actually.
It's a lot of history
in the company.
And I'm sure everyone's clamoring to know my journey with Mega Construx, I'm sure. So I'll give you a quick. First of all, back in 2019, Dave bought me a Halo Battle Pack thing. I wasn't into Halo, never cared about it, but they looked cool, so I got them. Plus, I was interested with all the different articulation and stuff like that. To this day, I still have them over at my mom's. Then, it comes around, and I decide I want this shipping container, which actually looks freaking epic. But, so yeah. I was like, yeah, I really want this shipping container. We saw it at like Dollar General, I think, picked it up. Yeah, that's right, they have them in Dollar General. Anyway, so I picked up that, and we were gonna film a review. We did kind of film that review, but the microphone wouldn't turn on, and I didn't want to redo it. So yeah, anyway, that video will never see the light of day. But anyway, then after that, me and Dave.
Is this journey getting near its end?
Yes, me and Dave were like, hey, we need to buy just an actual set from them, like a big set. So we bought two. We bought a figure pack of Call of Duty World War II figure pack, which I still have over at my mom's house, which I play with pretty regularly. Yes, I do play with my Lego, don't believe me. Anyway, and then we got this Wild West train set. So that's my Mega Construx journey. Actually, kind of quite a collection for not wanting them.
Wait, I thought you got this because you said, what will I give you if you make this impossible basketball shot?
That too.
And you did.
Yep.
And I think the bet was $200. Was this the one you stood behind the goal and just heaped? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how the funding for this journey came about. All right.
Anyway, so like I said, I honestly think Mega Construx is a really cool thing, but the thing is, they're pretty hard to come by. At least for me, like themes that I want. Like Assassin's Creed, they have this colonial Assassin's Creed thing. Never played the video game, don't care, but the sets look really cool. But I can barely find them on Amazon, and if I can, there's just like one or two available. And they're like $30 or $40.
In stores, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of like Black Series in a way, where it's hard to find, and then they get jacked up expensive. It's just interesting in that way. So Mega Construx, I don't know, it's just like Lego, pretty much if you want that set, you can find it, and if you can, it's retired or whatever, you can go on eBay or Bricklink and find a ton of them. But Mega Construx, you can barely find any of these old retired sets. There's just a couple on Amazon, and there's no like marketplace for these things, so, yeah.
Wow, thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that journey with us. I know I'm deeply moved and touched, and I'm sure all of you are as well.
Anyway, all that to say is, I think Mega Construx is cool. Again, it's not going to beat the brick. The Lego is better. I'm sorry, Lego's always going to be better. I don't care. So, I mean, for me, I'm not going to sell all my Lego stuff to get Mega Construx, just like in the Kobe review. I'm not going to sell all my Lego for Kobe stuff. So, yeah, Mega Construx. It's cool. If you see a set that you like, don't be scared to try it. But for me, at the end of the day, it's not worth me going out and spending a ton of money on it. Oh, wait, we already did. Anyway. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Comment, subscribe,
share, turn on
watch,
notifications.
watch. It's weird.
Alright, see you.